today. Gonna let a few people get in here. What up, y'all? Even though I don't celebrate Christmas, I know pagan holidays. Happy holidays to y'all. Hope y'all enjoy um, the day with y'all family. Salute. I'm gonna be real classy about this. I'm not gonna be outright. I'm not gonna disrespect anybody. I'm gonna just tell the truth. Young Black Mob, my niggas, what's going on, baby? Happy holidays. What's going on? I'm gonna be real classy about this. I'm gonna just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button as y'all come in. If you ain't subscribed and somebody sent you to the channel, subscribe. Show some love. I'm trying to hit 15,000 subscribers. The next plateau after I'm trying to hit 20. The next after that's 25. We gonna stair step these subscribers. We're gonna do it in a politically correct way. You know, ain't nothing but pies over here, positive internet energy. But I'm gonna set the record straight on a few things, and I'm gonna do it in a classy way. Because when you talk loud and outright, you don't get your point across. When you want to get your point across, you got to speak eloquently, intelligently, with clarity. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start it off. Shout out to Hell Rel. Shout out to J.R. Ryder. I'm very proud of you, brothers. I love y'all niggas to death. Keep repping. Y'all did some boss man shit, getting y'all masters back. That's boss move shit. Hope y'all feed y'all families very well off that. Hope more doors and opportunities open up for y'all. We came from the dirt together. Any signals was ever crossed, my apologies. I love y'all. Y'all did some boss move. This ain't even about y'all. This ain't about y'all. This ain't about Duke. This ain't about this. This is personal. You know what I'm saying? Um, I watched the interview. Dope interview. Like I said, salute the Duke, salute the JR, salute the Hell Rel, salute the Jim Jones. I love his podcast. Let's wrap it out. Mano, Jim, Fab, my brother East. Love you. I fuck with everything niggas do, right? Excuse my language. Um, I was watching the artist um, interview with the diplomats, and you know, I'm not gonna even get into lies and no lies. I'm not gonna, cause I let niggas tell whatever they say. I'm not gonna even get into the lies. I ain't come up here to address no lies. I ain't coming up here to address no deceit. I ain't coming up here to be malicious. I'm coming here to state facts and truth. I heard Jim say, no, if you want something to say, I know you ain't gonna invite me to artist, cause niggas don't really mess with me like that. Don't know why. Never did nothing to nobody. Always rep. Always rep. Got this shit tatted on my on my arm. Got my plaque on my wall. My chain even saying diplomats the day the album came out. All that. Check this. Yo, Jim, what's been a problem with me and you, bro? Always looked up to you. Always admired you. Why you always been hating on me? Why you always shit on me? Why you never fucked with me like that? And I always been a little bro, repping the flag, making sure, I rep properly, not making niggas look bad. Always put in my work. I always put in my work. Always put in my work. When I couldn't eat off the diplomat plate, we went and created Purple City. Shout out to my big brother Shice Bub. Congratulations to VP A&R at Baby Grand. Shout out. Salute. Boss moves for 2026. But Jim, why you always hated on me, bro? Why you always shitted on me, bro? You said if anybody want to say something, you might have did things wrong, and then well, I'm gonna let you know I always love you, but I'm gonna state things that you did to me and said to me over the 24 years I've known you, right? Take a shot at me on your show. Like I said, even when I did shout out the Gap Murder, when I did the location, I said Jim never fuck with me. That wasn't malicious. I just said you never fuck with me on a level. You never embraced me like you embraced the other artists that was down with the set, right? So y'all took a funny style shot at me. I ain't gonna say they. You took a funny style shot at me through somebody trying to make me the butt of a joke of somebody I haven't spoken to in 2 decades. Me and Karen ain't have a relationship in over 2 decades, 20 years. The last time I seen Karen, my little brother was like 4 or 5 years old. My little brother's like 23 now, 24. Um, And the only reason y'all taking a shot at her because she's working with Max B. Shout out to Max B and the whole EMG Love, my brother Hafi, everybody over there, Block Live, everybody over there at MMG Doche. Shout out to everybody. Go get the Purge 7 is out right now, right? The only reason y'all took a shot at Karen because she's working with Max, right? Then y'all take a shot at me. Why y'all talking about a relationship me and her was in 20 something years ago? Let that woman be at peace. I never said nothing about, I never even state nothing about Karen Civil. She's a beautiful girl. She did a thing. I watched that girl come from the dirt, just like all of us, and make something out of herself. I'm very proud of Karen Civil. I have nothing but utmost respect for that female, for that woman, for that queen, for that educated girl that bust her ass to get where she's at. Shout out to Karen Civil and all her endeavors, right? But y'all take a shot of her, make me the butt of a joke and start laughing. But I'm gonna put out just instead of lies and deceit and anger, because this ain't even coming from an anger point. This is coming from love, and I want to know. You said you always been a big brother and you always want to put this bird in the sky for everybody and everybody. But let me just state some facts over the years how you treated me, right? Jim used to tell me things like, yo, you alright for a nigga that rhyming on the block in the park in a cipher, but Jewels is really nice. He's really a nice rapper. That shit used to discourage me as fuck, cause all I wanted to do was be down with this set. Why you always try to discourage me? Why you always used to try to shit on me? Tell me Jewels was better than me and this, like, that's not something you supposed to do to an older brother. That's not how you guide niggas. That's not even tough love. That's just hate. Why? Cause I was a better MC than you? Why? Cause I rap better? Cause I had the clout in the street as a rapper, which you probably wanted. I've been busting my ass since I was 9 years old. Got my first record deal at 13. Got my first major record deal at 19. I didn't come in on the game on y'all guys' back. I've been doing me. When I met y'all, I was just getting out of the deal. $1 million deal with Black Round Records. Shout out to Barry Hankerson, Jomo Hankerson, rest in peace, Vaughn Zip, Jimmy Henchman, Haitian Jack. I was around all them dudes. Bryce Wilson, Rosalind Brogdon. This is a fact. 1998, I had a major deal on Black Round Atlantic Records. Facts. $1 million deal. 19 years old. I didn't come in on y'all back. I never did any insubordinate shit. Never dissed none of my niggas. Never dissed y'all. Never did nothing. Even shit was bad. But you used to tell me shit like that. Like, you just nice for a nigga on the block. Or how about when we got the Purple City deal and we was at Jewel's studio? If I'm lying, I can die right now. This is on all the air in my daughter's lungs. You told me you was hating and you was mad that Purple City got a deal. You ain't tell me that, Jim? That's on my mama. That's on my daughter. That's on my soul. You ain't Jewel's remember that? Right in Jewel's studio. You told me that. You was mad that we got a deal. You didn't congratulate. You was hating, and then you made us pay you for the feature for Purple City Bird Gang, a record that we been put out and Ben did a video for and all that. But once we got the deal, you wanted us to pay you for the record. cool. Granted that, because you know why? Niggas, we took that on the chin because when y'all was up at Def Jam signing Rockefeller and we had the Purple City Word Game video, you put it through their system. You put it through they system for their videos. We had the VH1, the VHS tape, and that was going through. That's how I got to all the BT and all that. So I thank you for that. Not gonna say you wasn't a team player, but you never played team ball with me. You always shitted on me, right? So we do the Purple City Bird Gang record. We make successful for that. We get a deal. You didn't congratulate us. You was mad. You told me this out your mouth. You was hating. You was mad that we got a deal. Why? We ain't trying to come eat off the diplomat plate. We ain't trying to come eat off the diplomat plate. We went and made our own plate. And niggas found the way to come out, eat off our plate and sabotage shit. Right? So after we do our numbers, we charted Billboard at number 3 in the nation for independent. I think we was number 1 on the charts for Billboard for independent records. We beat Clinton Sparks when everybody thought we was gonna flop. We out the gate. Purple City did 10,000 the first week independently on our own. Then that shit kept selling 5, 10 a week. We put our numbers up. It granted us another opportunity at Baby Grand Records. They gave us another shot for a second album. We let you executive produce the album. What happened when you executive produced the album? You figured out a way to shit on me then. We did the trap nigga video, the record, right? A record that I told them I didn't want to even be on. But they said I was holding up the album if I didn't do my verse. This is the single to the album, right? We get the record deal like 2002, like Christmas Eve, like around this time, like the 23rd of December 2002. We come out 2003, March 22nd, right? We dropped the Purple City, Road to the Riches album, not successful. We get another chance, we dropped the Purple album. You executive produced that. Took your name off the executive producer a week or so before the album come out. But before you did that, what happened? Right? In Brooklyn, at the soundstage, we're coming to shoot the video for the Trap Nigga video. First off, the whole morning started off bad because when I get there, everybody got wardrobe in the trailer except me. So I asked Shice, I'm like, yo, everybody got wardrobe and everything. Yo, he was like, yo, I got the check for the wardrobe. Don't worry about it. After this, I'll give you some money. I know you probably got something. I had a bag full of bait. Lucky I brung that because but that just gave me a cue right there that I didn't have no wardrobe. So I let that slide. So the video, we get there like 7 in the morning. Matter of fact, I drove all the way from Syracuse, a 5-hour drive with Taj Mahal. If you think I'm lying, you can ask him. Drive down to the video shoot. We there from 7 in the morning. It's 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, 10, lunch break, come back, video scenes, this scenes. And I'm like, damn, I ain't get a scene yet. It's almost 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. What's going on with the verse? I know how videos is shot. Mind you, he's the director and the executive producer of the video. All right, cool. So I get there. So I get in the trailer and I'm running bagel, Shice rolling up, my big bro rolling up. So I'm like, yo, Shice, what's really going on? He said, yo, bro, I can't even tell you what's going on. So I'm like, yo, I ain't got a shot yet. He's like, yo, I'm gonna go ask. So he said, I'm gonna go ask Jim when your part come up, right? I go over to the CEO of Baby Grand Records, Chuck Wilson. I'm like, yo, Chuck, what's going on? I ain't had no wardrobe. This, that, and the third. I ain't got a shot. It's almost 3 o'clock. So he's like, I don't know what's going on. So once Big Bro told me he ain't know when I was going to be shot, and Chuck said he ain't know, I left the video shoot. I had made a diss record. I left the video shoot. I was just like, nah, niggas is just shitting on me, right? But Shice asked Jim, yo, what's up with Unpods for the video? You know what Jim told him? You remember this capo? Then you tell Shice, my brother, a person I helped start Purple City, one of the founding members. Then you tell Shice, yo, is you trying to be loyal or you trying to blow? That's what you told Shice when he asked you where was my scenes in the video. That was the divide and conquer right there. You said, are you trying to blow or you trying to be loyal? So right there, that puts Big Bro in the mix because he done spent hundreds of thousands on Purple City. I want him to get some get back. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why niggas hating on me? Why you always hated on me? Number three, when Funk Flex got on the radio and was telling the world that he had a diplomat record and a freestyle and he's doing the tour and all this, that shit was a lie. Cause you know how it was a lie? You know how you said, you know how I know that was a lie? Cause I after you tell Shice that you either trying to be loyal or you trying to blow, that shit that shit just fucked. That's why I left the game. That shit was it. That was the nail in the coffin for me because I couldn't even win on my own label that I helped founder. Me, him, and Aguilar, music-wise, founded Purple City. Number three, when Flex did all that lying on the radio talking about he got a diplomat song, I calls Cam. Yo, Cam, congratulations, you putting the set back together. He like, yo, where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm in Harlem, Cam. Yo, meet me on 155th and by the Rucker in 8th. Cam just bought a brand new truck, like a Denali or some black joint. Picked me up. He was like, I don't fuck with them niggas. On my mother's soul. Killer was like, I don't fuck with them niggas. I'm like, so what Flex talking about? He said, yeah, I spoke to Flex, but I don't know. We went straight to Killer house. I was at Cam house for 3 days trying to get a record for y'all. Y'all was sending music back and forth. Cam wasn't liking the records y'all was sending. Y'all wasn't liking the records Cam was sending. And it winds down to now y'all only got about less than 24 hours to come up with a diplomat record so y'all can go on Funk Master Flex. 4 in the morning, Cam walks into the studio like, yo, you tried. I love you. You fuck with the set when ain't nothing going on. That's why I fuck with you. Cam always give me plays. Right after the verses, he tried to give me a play to write for Brandy for the Queen show. Cam always throw me an alley-oop. Cam just threw me an alley-oop with a cartoon for RZA to do some writing on that. He always thought Cam always, I love you, killer. Right? So after that, it's just like, we sitting there, and I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not going to give up. I walks out the room, picks up my phone, calls my man Vinny Idol, my brother, my twin. Vinny picks up on the first ring. Yo, what up, twin? I'm like, yo, you up? He's like, yeah, I'm on working on beats. I said, yo, bro, you want to make the first diplomat record in almost 10 years, bro? He was like, what I got to do? I said, yo, all them joints you got for the Vanilla Sky joints, send them joints. You sure? Twin, them, yo, you know them some bangers. Now send them joints. Send that fire. Send that heat. That bitch by the have my money record was my record. Vinny Idol was singing on the hook. He sent the record. He sent 3 beats. He sent 3 beats. Cam liked all 3. The last beat he played was the Edo G and the Bulldog. The Edo G and the Bulldog sample. He heard that. He told his engineer rec, yo, loop that up. Cam went in the booth in 10 minutes and did his verse. He was like, yo, rough mix that, send that to Jim. Sent that to Capo. Capo said, yo, who the fuck did that? Came right there. He came like 7:30 in the morning. Jewels was the last person to come do that song. Jewels ain't come until like 6:30, almost 7 o'clock that afternoon. Like 45 minutes before they went to the radio station, Jewels dropped his verse. Once everybody dropped their verse, they went home to get fresh for the show. Me and Rex sat there and mixed that record. What comes up? The Rap Caviar concert. First time Dipset together in years. This like the second reunion. I shows up to the concert. Jim let everybody in except for me. He like, yo, you ain't with Joel's. I'm like, nah, I ain't. I think Joel's on his way. He was like, well, you're not getting in with me, and left me right there. My man got murdered. Was right there when he did it. The same night, uh, Casanova got into it with 6ix9ine and all them. I was standing right there when all that shit happened. Right there. Ask my man Gat if he think I'm on. This is on my daughter's soul. Left me outside the Rap Caviar concert, and y'all about to perform a record I put together so y'all can be together. So I just be like, yo, bro, why niggas be taking shots at me? Why is there always a laughing, joking matter with me? Why niggas mentioning relationships I ain't had in 20 years? Leave that girl alone. I ain't got nothing. I don't want no problems with nobody. But don't be taking no shots at me. Don't be mentioning stuff. Y'all wouldn't mention, like, if niggas mention anything with y'all relationships. I don't. Y'all be crossing the line. Y'all get on y'all platforms and y'all cross the line. All y'all do is be chatty patties and make it seem like it's informative and all this and this all love. It's never been all love with me. Niggas always shit on me. Niggas always shit it on me. Hell, Rel got heard through Cam. Niggas always say, this shout to Luke, I shout to T Money, the Taliban, but Hell Rel was on my mixtape. I played that for Cam. Luch wasn't doing music. I was selling mix CDs out on 45th before Dipset even dropped the mixtape. I was out there for years selling my music. Uncasa, the best of Uncasa, the Casa collection with my brother Kiani, Stanley Jones. We is out there selling music before niggas even had a deal. I battled Hell Rel. After we battled, he started coming to Hum 45th. Cam heard him on my tape, say, yo, I need that kid. I play it. I'm instrumental in a lot of niggas' careers. And niggas act like when I go off or do rants, that's why I ain't even going off. I'm being very classy about this. People act like I don't remember or I ain't do things. For years, y'all talk about Bloodshed, God bless his soul. I never was Bloodshed friend. That's 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 a little ahead of my, cause y'all got me by like 2-3 years. So I never was around Bloodshed like that. But Bloodshed got a niece that I was working with for over 10 years, almost 15 years until recently. Y'all walked past her existence for 20 years, never said nothing. Was sending shots when the last time y'all been to a Bloodshed day? The last Bloodshed day she threw and Dave East pulled up and popped 100 bottles, and niggas had something to say about that on the Instagram, and I called niggas and made them take it down. The young boy came over there, bust 100 bottles up, had his mate back out there, and niggas like, this is why I don't be even understanding the dynamics of things. This is all truth. This summer, Bloodshed's family member, his niece, started working with Jim, cuts me totally off, no speak, ain't spoke to her since the beginning of the summer, and it's just like, these is the people that y'all go and huddle up with and act chummy and all these fake phony smiles and laughs, but they walk past your whole existence for 20 years, and I was there. And I stayed there creatively. Like, this game is phony. It ain't no love in this shit. All that shit niggas be popping on these interviews. Them shits be like niggas just be lying. Like the story. A true story is more compelling than a lie. But I've seen the public like lies. But all you gonna get is positive internet energy and truth from over here. This is all facts. Niggas walk past Bloodshed niece for 20 years. I've been around her for the last 15, working with her musically. But once Jim started working with her, it's no cause, there's no nothing. Everything, all the brother and sister shit just went like this. And I was dead, sleeping on hotel floors and going to South by Southwest and all this. I was just at the crib for a whole summer helping you create your freestyles and your songs. But soon as the niggas that been looking past you for 20 years open up a little door, and now it's, they putting me in position to win. Where? How those niggas put, and I've been doing that for the last 15, 16 years. Got people they first paid features, all that. Going to shows, doing like I can't believe the shit that, excuse my language, the things that people do, and then they don't expect for people to speak up for themselves. But like you said on your show, I have, this is the things I want to ask you, because you ain't gonna do an artist to artist with me, Capo. So this is the way I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be so respectful, but I'm gonna ask you those three things. Why you did those three things? Why you was mad at us when we got the Purple City deal? Why you left me outside the rap caviar after I put the song together for y'all? And why you used to tell me Jewels was better than me? Why you always used to try to discourage me? And it goes, you already told, you used to try to discourage East too, because you told him that when y'all did an artist to artist. Why you, and I didn't come in on your back. I came in as an independent artist trying to run with the set, keep the bird. Man, I got this shit tatted on my arm, bro. My rock chain say Diplomat, the album. One more for Ken for taking over the rock. Uncasa got the date the album came out. I've rap. I've rap. I've rap. I never been insubordinate. I've rap. But when niggas lie, get up on these podcasts and lie, I'm gonna tell the truth. And I don't need none of y'all flowers because I got my own garden. And that's a fact. I always had my own motion. Rest in peace to her. Shout out to P Hef. Real dick, like niggas that know. I got HUD 6 tatted on my chest, man. I'm a real nigga. Got my man like I'm a real nigga. I ain't never been no sucker. I'm a real nigga, bro. I ain't never shit on you, Jim. You owe my whole career. You shit on me. Like I said, I told the truth. When niggas ask me a question, Capo never really fuck with me. I'm not on none of Capo albums. Purple City Bird Gang. That's it. And that's our record. But niggas act like I'm bugging. Chat, tell me if I'm wrong, and this is all the truth. Niggas act like I'm bugging. I'm not bugging. Y'all only reason y'all took a shot at Cameron because she working with Max. Like, like it's corny. Don't put me a part of the politics because I'm not bothering nobody. I'm staying to myself. I'm staying out the way. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm staying out my way. I love y'all. Jim, you always been hating on me, bro. Why? Because I'm a better MC? Always been a better MC. Always been an elite in the streets. Niggas know about me in this, like I've been putting it down, bro. Why you think Cam fucked with me? Cam used to try to take me up to Sony when he was still signed to Sony and shout out to Butt Naked Tim Dog. Pause. He used to be like, yo, we know on Casa. He couldn't take me to no label. Niggas knew. I had a bidding war, bro. I had $1 million deal at 19 with Black Brown. Shout out to Rosin Bobby. She got me the record deal in 3 days. I was in her house for 3 days. She moved me out my mom's crib. At 17, 18 years old, moved me out the crib. Her and Arlene DeValier. Devontae from Jodeci's ex-wife. Like, come on, bro, stop playing with me. Like I had Kamora Lee and Queen Latifah and Misa and all them coming to 145th picking me up. Shout out to Cheryl Cole, my daughter's cousin. Like y'all can't be serious. I've been doing me. I didn't come in on Diplomat back. I ain't come riding on the horse. When I see I couldn't even eat off the Diplomat plate, granted, y'all put me on it. Can put me on the beginning of the album. At that time, I was signed to Lupe. I wouldn't got to deal with Lupe Fiasco. I found out I was on the Diplomat album by reading the magazine when I was living in Chicago. Y'all remember when y'all came to Chicago the day when when they broke in the Sprinter and took all y'all coats, minks, and North Faces and all that? Niggas came back to New York with no coats and all that. I think even Shice lost his coat and that shit, if I'm not mistaken. Niggas had furs and all that. I was living in Chicago. I ain't come in on y'all dime. I never made money with diplomats. Not one dime. Never got a check, nothing with Dipset. Never got paid for the intro, nothing. Nothing. And I got my writer's credit, but I never got paid. I never got, oh, I ain't make no money with that. I never got on no, because my problem with y'all was never money. It was about respect. I had my own money. I was a street nigga getting money. Y'all came the 45th. We was out there hustling. I was selling my music on top of everybody else, Jay-Z, all the mixtapes, clues, and all that. We was the one-stop shop. I was a music hut. The music hut wasn't selling more music than us. Look, I was selling 10,000 CDs. Who you think? How you think all that? The first diplomat got through Harlem like that. Luca, T Money, Edie, me, uh, uh, Kenny Black, Lamonte, Ski Money, I'm 45th the Taliban. I leave nobody out. But nigga, every time it's like I said, every time Capo even mention me, it's some funny style shit, or they ask him about Fred the God. God bless his soul. That's my brother. I love you. May your grave be spacious, man. And cause Fred and JR, they met all them coming to Hum 45th. They ain't no JR and them. We was the rappers. I was the rapper. It wasn't no reason to come to Hum 45th about no rap if it wasn't everybody came through me, the old mill. Like T Money said, I was dropping niggas in the deep fryer, bro. Anybody that came up on that hill wanted to rap, they had to go through me, and it wasn't too many niggas going home with wins. Ever. Like T Money said, he was 93, he was 99 and 3, and he don't even remember 3. He just said it. Like, y'all can't be serious, bro. I never been insubordinate to none of y'all, bro. I tatted this. I'm going in my grave. I'm going to Jenna with a diplomat tattoo on my skin, bro. Taliban, Purple City is on this arm. Bird Gang is on this arm. 9/11, the towers, all that is on. Like, bro, I never went, and I never went to no other crew. I didn't go to no other crews that was popping, and they was asking, like, yo, come over here and get money with us. All y'all niggas that's on to niggas now, Ben knew Benny the Butcher when he was 2 Chain Benny Man. Ben knew 38 Special, asked him 38 Special. I'm the first diplomat he ever did a song with. I might be the first song he with a down top nigga that was popping. Me and him recorded our first song together in a trap that just happened to have a studio in it in Rochester. All the air in my daughter's lungs, bro. So why niggas be shitting on me, bro? All I ever did was rep the bird, rep the flag. That's it. But niggas always make me the butt of jokes and a laughing matter. I ain't no fucking game. I ain't no sucker. I ain't no pushover. I ain't never been that, bro. What niggas got me fucked up at, bro? Niggas got me twisted. I always came with power moves. When Cam was ready to throw in the towel that night and was like, fuck it, I called my man Vinny Idol and he sent that beat through. I put that diplomat, bitch better have my money record together. Me, Casa, I did that. I structured that. Cam, get on. Yo, Pat, send at the gym. Like I said, Joel's ain't coming till like 45 minutes till it was time to go to flex. When Cam did the freestyle and all that off the Just Fire beat, like, come on, bro. Like, like niggas like her rolling over in his grave looking down. Bloodshed rolling over in their grave looking down because niggas get on these podcasts and lie. When the last time niggas went to a bloodshed day? When the last time a nigga did a bloodshed day for bloodshed? Last time it was Lexi. And they got the wall painted over. Like, so this is what I don't understand, bro. Come on, y'all just getting on to Sule. I knew Sule since he was 4 or 5 years old when his dreads was first growing. Ask him. Like, come on, bro. Y'all got me twisted, bro. I ain't never need y'all niggas. I never got $1, not a single four quarters ever from Jim Jones, anybody. The only person I made some bread with was was Cam. Never made no bread over there at Skull Gang. Never made no money at Diplomat. I made money in the game with Shice. When, that's the person that made sure I had got some bread. He took a chance on me when everybody was shitting on me, when everybody was blocking me. He was like, yo, Luke, I went to jail. He was like, I still want to put out these tapes. Let's do it. Come on, let's run it up. And he was dropping the Matrix, and all. And that's why I tell him at that time, I got like, look, like it wasn't no problem for me to get a deal. In the midst of dropping Purple City tapes, I was going to I was living in Chicago with Lupe. Stats had just left. And it was funny how me and Stats ended up being with the set. But there's 230 people up here. Yo, get these likes up. Get these subscriptions up. But I got like, and I ain't trying to throw no malice at nobody. This just the truth. Niggas been shitting on me. Nigga Jim used to be like, yo, you just nice for a nigga that rhyme on the block. Joel's is really gonna go somewhere. But I'm the same nigga that told Joel's to do one of the biggest records in his life when he wasn't gonna do it. That's my brother. That's what you're supposed to do. Me and Joel's ain't speaking 5, 6 years, but that's my brother, and I love him. I have no quarrels with him. Misunderstanding, whatever. Well, maybe one day we'll sit and talk. But he know the love I got for him. He know it ain't nothing. That man used to leave me in his crib with millions of dollars in cash and jewelry, cars and everything. Go in his refrigerator, play with his kids, all that. That's my brother. Know his mother, know his father. God bless Lou. Know everybody in his family, bro. So it ain't, and me and Joel's uh little part in ways wasn't about no bread. Misunderstanding. Love Twin, love Ja, love Ma Deb, love the whole James family, every last one of them. DeMar, Mark, I know the family. I ain't no sucker. I'm a real nigga. Everybody make mistakes, but I never shitted on niggas. And I never talked about niggas in a fucking foul way. I never shitted on niggas. But every time Jim got a chance, he always shitted on me. He always made me, always just try to discourage me or just try to make me feel unwanted. That's why I went and created Purple City with Shice. And we ran it up. No, but like I said, I don't got no quarrels with nobody. Just leave me out them politics. If you can't say nothing or bring me in a good light on your podcast, don't say nothing about me. Because all I'm going to say is the truth. And in a classy and politically correct way, because this is positive internet energy. Y'all want all that beef and all that crazy stuff. I don't need that. I don't want no problem with nobody. I do me. I'm successful, got my merch, got other business endeavors. I'm cool. That's why I ain't even been dropping music because it's too political. All these, like, yo, bro, like I said, shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. But like I said, like you said on your show, I watched it and it's great content, good interview. But like you said, if somebody has somebody from the side, I'm saying it because I know you don't fuck with me and you ain't gonna let me come up on your platform and do it. So I'm gonna tell you, ask you why you used to be hating on me. Why you was mad when Purple City got a deal? Why you used to tell me Jewels was better than me? Why you why I was cut out the video? Why did you tell Shice, yo, you trying to be low or you try to blow? That's divide and conquer right there. Does that sound like a nigga that had the best for his team or always wanted his people to win? That sound like jealousy and hate and animosity to a nigga that ain't have nothing but love for you, Capo. Always loved you, bro. Always thought you was that nigga. When you really couldn't rhyme like that, I used to always try to call and be your little bro. Be like, yo, Jim, I ain't gonna lie, that Ghost and Reporter got the streets popping. It was crazy. One time, Jim actually called me to go on the road with him for 2 days. I was hyped, like Jim called me. But wasn't genuine. It was never no love there. Jim never fucked with me like that. And it's been proven. And y'all just seen it on his show. Y'all go watch it. It's around the 42, 43 minute. Y'all ain't have to mention me and that girl in that light. Shorty doing her thing, but I know why y'all did that, because she over there working with Max. And shout out to EMG. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring me into political. I'm in a good space with everybody. I'm the only nigga one of the only rappers in Harlem that can walk east or west, and I have no beef. Up, downtown, all that cross town. Niggas love me, and I keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? The love is love, and the fake is fake. I know who love me, and I know who's faking with me. So I don't be having no quarrels with nobody. But niggas ain't gonna be making me the butt of the jokes or none of that, because I don't do nothing to nobody. I just fall back, and when I have my rants, it be my reasons, because niggas know I ain't with the line. If you're gonna tell a story how you can't, like, I don't have no quarrels with telling how I came in the game. But niggas seem to don't ever want to give me no light or mention me, or like niggas be playing like they was these niggas and they had it correct and they was already not. No, y'all wasn't. Cause when I was cause I was the only nigga that had a deal at that time. Diplomats ain't even had a deal. I had a deal. Before the Diplomats had a deal, I was still in a deal with Black Round Records. I was still getting a living expense. I still had about 190K in the bank. I still had jewelry. I still was moving around. I still was around celebrity. I was still boning top-notch joints, all that. Before rap, I've been at like, come on, bro. Me and my cousin Aaron ran it up in the streets. Think I was gonna try to run it up, and I made more money on the streets than I ever did in music. And I tell niggas that, and that's just the honest truth. I ain't make no money in no music. Yeah, double trouble on the way. But like I said, at the top of the year, top of 2026, I know y'all been waiting for this Drug Dealer's Dream EP. It's gonna be classic, man. Street, authentic street music. This is for the niggas that's still in the streets. This is for the niggas that's trying to get out the streets, because drug dealer's dream is the real drug dealer's dream is a way out the streets. That's what it is in parentheses, a way out. That's the drug dealer's dream. A dream ain't of reaching the key. It ain't getting. Because once you reach the key, you want to get the money. You want to get away from it, because you don't want to be in the demons and in the life going too fast for you. But you know, we've been up here like almost 42 minutes. Now I haven't spoken to A Mafia in a youth. Shout out to A Mafia. Shout out to Fred Money. Fred always DM me, show love, and all. I knew Fred since he was a young fucking kid. Miss Brito, loved they mom. Then accepted me in my home. A lot of niggas ain't even know where JR lived at. Niggas can't say they wrote rhymes in JR house. Me and JR them sat there and wrote rhymes in the crib. I'm writing rhymes while he changing his clothes so we can go back to 45th. Like me and like that's why I don't got no quarrels with him. Me and Darrell Muhammad know how I love him. He know. Cause I made an oath to Hell Rel on the Diplomat intro. I promised Hell Rel Uncos gonna rock forever. So how is it any quarrels? I always like, cause he know, they heard him on my tape, and that was the vessel. I was a vessel in his career, and that's all I ever wanted was niggas just to let niggas know how instrumental I was in their life, bro. Niggas act like I ain't shit. Niggas act like Uncasa ain't do nothing in this game, but I'm going to show you. I'm not over. It's not over. I love you dudes and all that. I ain't gonna take up too much time. I said what I have to say, Capo. I would love to do an artist to artist, and let's have a face to face, because I'm not gonna sit up there in your face and you ask me something. If you did something, I feel some type of way about you, and me like, nah, I'm gonna tell you. And I'm gonna tell you to your face, because I'm a man. I have nothing but love for you. Wish nothing but success. What you doing over there with the IFC factory? That's some dope, creative, genius shit. I'm not a hater. See, I give flowers. I'm gonna salute you. Your podcast, both of them, artist to artist, and let's rap about it. Classic. Ended off the year well, but I'm not a hater. I'm gonna congratulate you. But please just stop shitting on me. Please stop mentioning me in a foul light. If you ain't got nothing to say about me, Capo, in a nice way, don't mention me at all, because I'm not gonna mention you at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'll stop repping the bird. I've been stopped screaming Dipset, because Dipset ain't screaming me. Only nigga that actually reach out, and it don't be super often, but the only one I reach out and anytime I'm trying to put some money in my pocket is my boy Cameron, Killer Cam Giles. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So, That's all I got to say. It ain't really nothing. Thanks for tuning in on this Christmas. Happy New Year. This is the last live of the 2025 year for me. Run this shit up because I'm talking nothing but truth. And I ain't got nothing. If nigga got a problem or anybody got something to say, call me up. Let's do it on the podcast. We can talk because I'm going to talk that real shit to you. And I'm going to ask you in your eyes. I want to look in your eyes. I want to look in your eyes. Shit getting all dry and pasty. My bad, y'all. But I want to look in your eyes. All right. My Gmail is Beats, Beats, the number four, Casa, Beats for Casa, Kasa at gmail.com. And all this merch I make, man. All the merch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Chio over at the bakery. Go get the chocolate raspberries. He got his own sneaker out. Go support. Go support Harlem, man. This is what we doing in Harlem. Getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't need nobody validation. I've been valid. Man, listen. I was born in the 79. I've been out running the streets since 86, 87. A little boy. I've been off the leash, running around, playing in back alleys, climbing St. Nick Park. My mom's let me off the leash early. I've been outside by myself. I done seen everything. I remember when the whole Harlem was condemned with stray dogs running around. Facts. Yeah, Beats for Casa. Yep, you spelled it right. Beats for Casa at Gmail. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? 240 people. Them likes is going up. Come on, hit the. It don't cost y'all nothing to hit the likes. Get this in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe. I'm trying to hit 15,000 subscribers for the new year, man. Take it up to 20. I'm really trying to hit. I'm trying to realistically go to 15,000 subscribers, but let's take it up. Let's get me to 50,000 in like 2 months, man. But you ain't gonna get nothing but informative. You ain't gonna get nothing but informative information from me. Positive internet energy. You know what I'm saying? But I thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all, Capo. If you want to holler at me face to face, we can do that as men. I have nothing but love for you, but it's you always just shitted on me, bro. And I just gave you 3, 4 scenarios that how you shitted on me. You know what I'm saying? It's good. You know what I'm saying? That fucked up my whole run. Cutting me out the video, telling Bubs, yo, what you trying to be? Well, who tells who if like you preach all this shit on your show, right? Talking about I always did it for this and I always want to see niggas, but who would tell they little brother or they man or somebody that's down with their regime that you even told me you was mad that we got a deal. Like, damn, I'm not eating off your plate. You don't want me to put my daughter through college. You don't want me to put my mom's in the crib. Like, damn, my nigga. But it's all good because I'm still doing what I gotta do for mine. You know what I'm saying? And I know how to do this in a classy way. Y'all expect for me to come up here and be all outrated, fuck you, and throw a bunch of Frank. Nah, I got too much respect for y'all. Be throwing Frank stands and fuck you and nah, I ain't with that. We ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Cause I got love for you. I never throw no Frank stand. I never say fuck you. I don't really have no quarrels. But y'all, that shit was uncalled for. You didn't have to mention my name with Shorty. Me and Shorty ain't been involved in over 22 years, bro. Y'all dead wrong. mentioning, oh, like if y'all gonna mention, y'all mention honey, like good, like I said, y'all use y'all platform and to use that to take shots. I ain't the one to take shots at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, cause I'm not gonna keep doing this internet back and forth and all that crazy. I gracefully bow out and just let y'all be where y'all at, and I'm at where I'm at. But yo, I love y'all. We been here 50 minutes. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Shout out to Hell Round J.R. Riley, that shit y'all did with y'all masters, some boss move, Duke the God. Even shout out Capo, because I don't really have no problem, but I'm just stating the facts because you said that. So I hope that wasn't no hypocritical shit when you was like, if somebody got something to say and they got their all tell, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna invite me to uh, uh, rap about it or artist to artist. So this is the way we can communicate, and I'm gonna do it in a politically respectful way, respectfully, because I have nothing but my utmost respect. There's no hate here, ain't no animosity. I'm good space. I'm in a great space. I'm gonna have a great 2026. My daughter just had another flawless report card. I'm great. But facts is facts, lies is lies. And don't believe the hype. Peace. Happy New Year. This is the last live for the 2025. Thank y'all for supporting me over the years. Thank y'all. Have a blessed Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. Um, just stay blessed. Leave all the negative energy and whatever's left in 2025 and 2025. Start a brand new year in 2026 going forward. Get your bag, take care of your family, mind your business, keep healthy, and keep your mind clear and stay very aware of your surroundings, man. Peace and love. Happy New Year. 2025 is over for me. Peace and love. I am out. Follow me on The Real Uncasa on IG. Peace.